I know it's weird to come back to this after all my salty words about it, but I figure maybe I got off to a bad start with the campaign not working. Maybe I shouldn't have done the open world after all that time. And also, I'm too tired to do any serious work, so I'm just gonna relax and just maybe get something good out of this. And right off the bat, Gunnar Gonzalez says you're gonna hate the next part. All right. Well, you know what? We've come this far, right? It's good to see you, Light of the Fire. Seb Haswell, Zedric. It's good to see you. Me, I'm tired, but I'm not, in the frame to sleep. You can't sleep 12 hours a day. You can wake up and be tired for half the day, but you sure as hell can't sleep half the day. So there's that. But if there's anything that'll wake me up and keep me energized, it'll be anger. So let's get angry. Wait, creating a lobby? I mean, I know some games do that. It's like it's making a lobby and just you by yourself in some private lobby, but oh well. Thank you. I'm just gonna call you Dope. Thank you. Hey, Penguinzitor, good to see you. Caleb, good to see you. What am I gonna do for your birthday in the past couple of days? I have no idea.
Look out!
I've worked every birthday of my daggum life. And I walked 5,000 miles to school across the Atlantic Ocean.
Go! Now or never! Let's kill this thing!
Okay, it's been a minute. Let's see what we can do. Oh, no. Oh, it's bad.
Look! On his back!
Okay.
It's
So
right
he
where
does.
you
Yep.
are!
I might need another weapon.
Here it comes!
Okay, it's not too bad.
Shoot his back!
Are you kidding me?
Holy shit!
Oh, this ammo for the Retro Lancer. I guess it's okay. Oh, yeah, okay, I get it now. That wasn't too hard to figure out. Oh, you got the day off on your birthday, Pink Wizard? That's nice to hear, actually. So from what I can tell, I just gotta keep sinking him. Doesn't get me fight. So treat it like one. Unless I want to see this like 100 times. Some place to start.
Go! Now or never! Let's kill this thing!
God damn it.
Look! On his back!
Oh, nope, yeah. See, I don't know how to use that cryo thing either. Pretty fun, though. I think I'll just drop it.
Look out!
I wish I could skip this.
Oh my!
This isn't the hardest thing in the world. It's just very, rigid.
Go! Now or never! Let's kill this thing!
Why do they give me the fight, though? Oh, no, that just gets you killed.
Look!
Okay, that was pretty fucking funny. Buy loot boxes? Sublin, I'm not gonna buy loot boxes. Well, this will be fun. Let's see how long it takes for me to figure it. I mean, I get the sequence, right?
Oh my!
Lure it into the ice, shoot the ice, and shoot it back.
Go!
I'm just a
Now or
little
never!
concerned about my
Let's
ammo
kill this
numbers
thing!
here, so maybe I shouldn't be.
Look! On his back! Hey! He knows where you are! Never can! Shoot his back! Holy shit!
still dunked him.
Come on! Get up, get up!
Whoop. Oh shit.
Oh no!
Knock it off!
Oh, I didn't notice it fell in that hole. How embarrassing.
I'll help you out!
It's coming!
Oh, that almost went bad.
Again! No! No!
Oh, my aim's way off. Focusing too much on my movement, but I figured it out. The rock, paper, scissors thing.
You gotta move!
Ah, shit. Yeah, see. Yeah, he wouldn't lie when he said I gotta move. Jesus. Thank you, Gunner. I'm enjoying this boss fight for what it's worth. At least it's hard, if nothing else. Though it is taking all my focus, you gotta like dunk, shoot, dunk, shoot, dunk, shoot, and go crazy too.
Look out!
Okay, well at least it took longer to get back to the cutscene than last time, right? That's a good idea. It's not a bad gimmick, Sublin. I think I was just pissed off at the end of the night because the first time I tried to boot up the game, it wouldn't let me play single player because I couldn't connect to some kind of server.
Look! On his back! Hey! He knows where you are! Now's our chance! Shoot his back!
Yeah, see, approaching from the right side, dumb move. Not necessary.
Holy shit!
Here it comes!
I mean, unless you have to. Also aiming. Good idea.
Oh, that's not good!
Shit!
Check your aim!
Watch it! Watch it!
Watch where the fuck you're going, asshole. Yeah, I get fucked hallucinations. I'm cool. Okay, there's another ammo box. Damn, throw your shit.
No, get up!
Hey, go ahead and freeze for a second. I gotta grab some. Maybe I can. Nah, way too late. Would have been cool though.
Oh, Mama's angry! You're the man, Jack.
Boy, Jack sure makes that kind of easy, but who might have played this point? Man, I should have picked up another ammo box.
God, not again. Hey.
Hard. You don't gotta click on this, you know, big target. It's not too bad. Really. Oh, that's a lot at once.
Get up, get up!
Oh no.
As much as I want that ammo, it's really not a good idea to go get that. I'll get stomped. Oh, yeah. Whoa, that's a little bit too close for comfort. There we go. Yeah, while you deal with that, I'm going to create a little distance. And get enough shoot bangs to kill you. No, you get away from there. Oh, whatever.
You gotta move!
No, you gotta move. I had a plan, but you got the fucking way. That was actually pretty fucking close. Oh, yep. Oh, that's bad.
Coming for you!
Okay. Okay. It's fine. Right into it.
Shit! Move, move!
It's bad. I need to get out of here immediately. Did you see that shit? She just shot up from the fucking ice into the sky. That was great. Multi-billion-dollar game. I'm on bar time, and I'm just calling this my day off. Schedules change, you know what I mean? But these are crazy hours. You're not wrong. Okay, let's do it all again.
Look out! Oh my.
Go! Now or never! Let's kill this thing!
Look! On his back! Hey! He knows where you are! Never can! Shoot his back! Holy! My God!
Katie! Watch it! Watch it!
Come on!
I'm not even looking at him. I'm just looking at the ice patch. Like, okay, here's my safety zone. Then we'll lay into the motherfucker. But I think using the SMG on the earlier waves kind of makes it easier for me to just muscle past this. So I don't have to worry about as much bullshit. Or at least it feels quicker. Or maybe that's more satisfying. I don't know. Fuck it. Throw something at me. No, oh, geez, we're doing this then.
Not again!
We have to get to one of those ammo boxes pretty soon, though. Actually, how about right now? Where the fuck are they? Oh, shit. Whatever. I'll take it. Anything's fine.
Don't get up!
Got right into me. That may not be a bad thing, though. Forces them to charge.
You gotta move!
Okay, not Dark Souls, you're not invincible. Let me roll. Good remember. again.
This thing's your leeching, right? Well, get ready to switch off!
There we go.
We came here to make things better, but I made them worse.
And you're sure what you saw was real?
It was real.
Okay, then maybe she'll, I don't know, help us somehow.
She would, if she could. But she's not my mother anymore.
Then who is she?
Their queen.
Come on.
His face down like,
If they've really got their queen, and Nas is right about what happens next, we need a new plan.
No, we need the old plan. We need the Hammer of Dawn.
it's here to take us to the next level.
Oh,
Great.
thank God.
Looks like you need a ride.
How'd you find us?
You think I'm gonna give you a one-of-a-kind piece of tech without the ability to track it to the center of the planet?
Yeah, fine. And speaking of one-of-a-kinds, help me hook up this skiff.
Oh no.
You found
No,
what
they're
you're
taking
looking
the
for.
skiff with them though.
Yeah,
Oh,
and now
fuck.
we need to kill it.
Is she, you know, all right?
Not really. But let me ask you something. How long would it take to get the Hammer of Dawn up and running?
Funny you should ask. The data drive you found months ago about the UIR?
Yeah?
Interesting stuff.
Interesting how?
You'll see. And lucky for us, I have an old UIR contact. Take us home, Sam.
Got it, sweet cheeks.
Oh no. They're taking the skiff with them. Oh no. Oh well. Yeah. More open world. It's more open world, everybody. Should I 100% this open world? No.
Welcome to Vasgar, home to the Union of Independent Republics secret space program.
Never been in UIR territory before.
You still haven't. Vasgar was independent. The UIR had the pleasure of occupying... No, excuse me. Liberating this glorious land.
Okay, remember how I told you only pissed off nomads lived out here now? Meet Garen Paddock, the most pissed off and nomadic of them all.
This is your old UIR contact?
Two things I dislike, Baird. The cog and children. You've brought me both.
Two things I dislike: old men and deserts. And yet, here we are.
I like this one. Follow me.
So, it turns out the UIR space program went way beyond what the COG publicly revealed. Somewhere in this cosmodrome here, there's a rocket loaded with functional Hammer of Dawn satellites. I think we can get the entire system back online and start hitting the swarm where they live.
If the UIR has satellites during the Pendulum Wars, why didn't you use them?
The politicians wanted their armistice. Launching those satellites would have guaranteed another century of war. But still, some in our military tried to launch.
It kinda triggered a small civil war, actually.
So we know this Cosmodrome's layout. Where are the satellites?
Try the rocket hangar. Here.
And the wind flares are too severe to fly over that desert. So that's where your skiff comes in.
Oh.
Question. How do we know these satellites are still functional? Or if they're even compatible with ours?
Answer, we don't. And that's where you come in.
Unless you're too cowardly. Or stupid. Or weak.
Man, who is that?
A friend, believe it or not. But for now, get to know the layout of that place. There's a good chance most of it's buried in sand. Oh, and come and see me before you go.
Well, that's okay. I mean, I still want to give it a fair chance.
I don't care. We'll make it work. We have to.
Maybe it's time you told me exactly what you saw in that machine.
It's not what I saw. It's what I felt. They have a queen now. They're not gonna stop. Look, I woke her up. So I have to stop her.
Yeah, but this isn't all on you. Come on, let's just go see Baird.
I will after I pick up my secret robot upgrades. Can't go anywhere without those. But then, yeah, we'll do the thing and surf the desert. Well, something they don't always show you Mass Effect 1 when they show off Mass Effect. They usually show off like the other ones. That was a really old game when you think about it. I think Mass Effect was a good game. I played 1 and 2, right? So that's, you know, the better half, I guess, if we're counting Andromeda. So I thought it was good. I just didn't like it when it got too wordy. After a while, I just started forgetting who's what, and I get lost easy though, so maybe just the fact that I'm unattentive. $57 out of 100 collectibles. Fudge, yeah. Oh look, robot shit. Go eat it. You bitch there. There you go. You love it. We can upgrade our robot mans. That's pretty good. Yep, the Robo-Booch has been upgraded. Now when I kill stuff, he recharges so I can heal faster. And I almost want to say, well, why would I look for anything else? Well, this game does a decent job at like putting stuff around for you to collect. I kind of like that, but I've never been too good on collectathons. I kind of prefer like, you know, opening up a cabinet and finding, oh, you know, speed up, power up or something like that, or maybe a different gun or something, just something else.
Ah, good, you're here. Grab this module off the table. Jack's about due for an upgrade.
Well, anytime you unlock something, you immediately have to use it, right? So what are the upgrades on this? Neat. Well, we'll just go with the base shit for now.
What's it do?
You're gonna make me
Follow
use
me.
it. Yep, he's gonna make me use
A couple days
it.
ago, I sent Paddock a care package. Some DBs and some leeches.
Intriguing. Potentially disastrous, but intriguing.
Thank you. See, the way you described Niles' machine gave me an idea. I call it hijack. Go ahead. Try it out. Show 'em what you got, Jack.
Whoa. You figured out how to override the hive mind?
No. Jack just floods their brains with voltage. It's crude, doesn't last long, but it works.
So which swarm can we use it against?
Well, our test subject data is limited, obviously, but... you know what? Go nuts out there. See what happens. Oh, one more thing. Stop by and see Paddock before you go. He's out front.
One more thing, Baird. Once we get this hammer up, I need to know if I can rely on you.
Don't worry about that. This time, we're gonna do it right.
You know what happened to Lizzie in the convoy. It wasn't your fault.
Kind of you to say, but I'm the one who pushed the button.
Had a bad feeling about it. I didn't want to do it, but I did. So that's on me.
Speaking of, all that, have you seen JD around lately?
Try my best not to, kid.
This Paddock, how do you know him?
We were in a squad together, believe it or not. Also got court-martialed together. Kind of bonded.
So, you trust him?
Well, he threatens to never speak to me again every time I see him, but beyond that, yeah, I trust him with my life.
Okay, it's good. I think we're just running around out here then.
Old UIR flag, right?
Yep. But you know, Paddock will probably say it's about heritage.
Oh man, if it really does like get significantly worse, then that's... I don't think this is bad. Maybe it's not for me. Yeah, I thought I missed something back here. I mean... it's not like that Rage 2 feeling, I guess. That was a deep dive into disappointment. I came in pretty optimistic. That was a mistake. That game was fucking terrible. This one's what you'd expect, but yeah, this is weird. Like I said, meet up with somebody before I leave. I don't know where they are. So I'm just gonna run backwards and hope for the best. Oh man. If this really is worse, I will put it away. There's a limit. Not that I'm playing the game perfectly or anything. I just... I'm gonna feel dumb when I know where to go, but I just kind of wish, I wish I listened to what Baird was saying. I was kind of tuning the dialogue out. Oh no, well, I guess, we'll just run all the way through the back and hug the left wall and hope for the best. Out the front door, maybe. Okay, I think that's it.
Come have a look, children. Until a few weeks ago, we were holding out fine against your so-called swarm. Then, everything changed. They got smarter. Suddenly, they were wearing armor. And they started making these. Take one, if you want.
So you all have been fighting.
Told you I'd feel
alone?
stupid for that.
Yes,
That is my fault,
which is
but
why I agreed to let Baird come here. We help you with your rocket launch. You help us take back
don't
our
take
land.
it. It sucks. Okay,
Speaking of
I'll
which,
take that advice,
Our
Gunner.
water supply's been cut off. We've been trying to restore
I don't want to
it,
walk away from this guy though. If you don't
Swarm
listen
made
to him,
that
you don't know where the fuck to go.
to say the least.
Getting the hammer up's our priority, but say we help. What do you need?
Our water tower. You'll pass it on the way out. Haven't heard from my people there in a while. Could be nothing. Could be something. Check in if you can.
All right.
And now the big question. Are you children really prepared for this? Because your skiff's ready on the runway, and the desert awaits.
Okay, I was drinking water. I won't take that gun. All right, out in the open world again.
What did Baird say? A small civil war? Not likely.
Okay. I just want to go out to where the game is. Is there somewhere I should be headed? I guess out here seems about right.
I did some training in the Deadlands back in MCS. Let me know if you want a few desert pointers.
You know, only one of us never seen weird formations like this before.
It's sand. Zapped and superheated by a lightning flood.
Oh yeah? How does that work?
High shock pressure. It changes the sand's atomic structure.
You, my friend, missed your calling. You should be teaching science.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe someday I'll do that.
I'd feel dumb each time to look. You get lost and you find upgrades, and I guess you need them. You might need them. But Cecil has it kind of nailed down. It's kind of boring fetch quests in a way. You just run out here and loot and run out, and then... Well, it's not my favorite. I mean, someone else might like it, and I don't want to be, And why can I shoot my gun out here but not inside there? Is this where How's the map looking? How's my objectives? There we go. Mark that. Well, I guess marking it doesn't do much good in this case, so that's on me for being stupid.
New weapons, new armor. They're changing.
I guess I'll leave from here too. Goodbye, Cecil. Okay, best I can tell, I just walk south, or west, but I can't tell which way that is. Look, I feel stupid anytime this kind of thing happens, so don't worry. And as I get lost, I find things, you know, it's, well, open world games aren't my favorite thing. I can tolerate it, but you gotta have a real good pull for it. This is mostly just running around and picking stuff up, and that's alright. I mean, there's games that are completely based around that. People love them. I don't, though. Hey, Cool Blade, good to see you. I just wanted to give it another chance, because I've been down that road before with a couple of games I like. Like, just give it 2 hours and it gets better, but you don't always have 2 hours, but I just want to see. Like, I see a lot of people saying great things about it. I'm like, did I miss something? Did I just get pissed off for no good reason? I'm just hugging the walls at this point. So, we'll just hug the wall all the way around. It's that method I'd use in a Doom game if I couldn't find out where I'm going. Just, oh look, more shit. Look, I'm not doing the game any favors. I'm playing it like shit, but here's the guy with the gun, so you'd think maybe I exit stupid place and go to the thing where you shoot people around here, but you just find a note going, oh my god, it's over my ass. We got a big old missile shell here. And I guess I don't run across the barbed wire, so... And there's just a shotgun here for some reason. Okay, nope, can't run across that. Just keep moving along. This area is useless, I hate it. Subland said they should just make another Gears game and then reskin it, give another story. Yeah, I could see that. Why not? I mean, it's kind of what this is. Yeah, this would be where I just, you know, got into the game, cutscene played out, grabbed a couple of fucking notes. I gotta backtrack all the way back to the beginning because I'm questioning myself where I mean, am I losing it? Did you there's a torque bow on my back. All the weapons are magnetic or some shit. I need a GPS so bad. Like, I talked to him. Do you have more, like, in action stuff for me to do? Where's the... Go back to Paddock. Okay. There's a world map, but it's kind of sketchy. So we got guns and can shoot out here, so I guess, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, Gunnar wasn't joking when he said it gets worse. I talked about the fucking tree. Do I just oh, that's a gate. Yeah, maybe that's my fault. I don't know.
Are we expecting anyone?
No.
I should have just like face smashed against the wall like it was Wolfenstein. And we're rewarded with another cutscene. It's pretty cool though. I mean, if you like it, you like it, I guess. I don't like everything popular.
Stop us.
Actually,
I'm interested in seeing where it goes, though.
Try listening for once.
Hey, I'm listening.
Yeah, well, don't bother. I'm done.
Okay, because I'm here to help. If you'll have me.
I'm sorry. What?
Dad told me about Mount Kadar, what you learned, and look, I know you don't trust me. After everything that happened, what I've done, I don't blame you.
So what does Jin think about you being here?
Jin doesn't know.
Really?
And let me guess, he's here to pitch in too?
Yeah. Turns out Foz isn't so bad.
No, I am actually. You just got used to me.
Who the hell are they?
Friends. They'll be joining us.
Yeah? I don't like them.
Shocker.
You want these two along? Fine. But I deal with you, not them.
You good with that?
Like I said, I'm here to help. Baird.
Hey, chat. How do you like the game volume? You like it high, or does this story matter to you? Because I'm trying not to laugh.
Raven and find some satellites.
It's not
No, Raven.
bad.
The wind
It's
flares
just
out
odd.
there will kill you.
So what? We walk there.
Hey man, if you want to walk, feel free. But we got other plans.
It's not that skiff, is it?
See, I like Foz. At least he's speaking logically. I like that.
Okay, man. Before we go, I got a bone to pick.
It's good, okay.
Sure.
I didn't get
Pick away.
any time to test that. Let's just go to the fucking skiff then, I guess.
That hurt.
Or we could look for secrets elsewhere or listen to more dialogue. Yeah, teleport in there.
Exactly been myself, though. All right, I know why we're here, but where are we going?
An old rocket hangar to the east. And just a heads up, the Nomads could use some help too.
Then let's do it. Hold up, man. You can't just say let's do it and make the last few months disappear.
Del, come on.
No, it's okay. Let him get it out. No, see, that's not fair. You're being unreasonable, and I want to stay mad. Then stay mad. Not here to prove anything. Just here to help. As am I. So it appears his decency's rubbing off on me. Delta, Paddock just let me in on something. It's kind of relevant. When the UIR base commander thought he was going to lose to the rebels, he infected all military computers with some sort of boot sector virus. Meaning most of the tech we'll find out here has been bricked for decades. Yeah. Jack should be able to power past any remaining malware and reboot the machine. He just needs access.
All right, Baird. Understood.
Wait, there's fast travel? You gotta be kidding me. There's not fast travel that I can see, or maybe I've completely lost my mind. That's also possible. Yeah, there's nothing here, Sublin. That's my big issue with this. It's like an open world with nothing in it at all. It's majestic. Oh fuck, did I fuck up my objective? Ah shit. I passed water tower. I am going towards the big cog with the star on it. I think that's where I gotta go. Look at how big the map is.
That's gotta be the rocket hangar. So let's park this thing and find an old rocket.
Enjoy some motion sickness for your morning. Oh no. That's fine. I like vehicles and games and all that, but I was talking about Rage 2 earlier, and I kind of feel like there's a similar problem coming on to where they just kind of they slap you in a vehicle like this, and that needs some time or something.
Out here, so stay sharp.
I don't know. I still want to give the game a chance, but can I do something about the HUD so I have that fucking compass? Where is that? Where's something for somebody who's tired? Oh no. Text-to-speech sounds like that won't get abused at all in any way, shape, or form. And speech-to-text, it's great. Actually, it's kind of cool, but yeah, I can't find shit about that. Well, fine.
Okay,
Press the power button. That's not a bad idea. I thought about it. Is it just right here? Yeah. Okay.
Shit, they're here.
So, how are we handling this?
I'm gonna shoot him. I don't give a shit. I've been so action starved. I don't care for any kind of stealth approach whatsoever. Shoot them all. Kill the strangers. Kill the strangers. Kill the strangers.
Good one, Jack.
I have Jack. He's got my back.
Don't you die on me, I'm coming!
Okay, it's not working out.
Thanks for the assist, Jack.
Oh, just pick me up. Fuck's sake. Oh, god damn it. I wasted that thing. I think I got it.
I'm knocked down!
I see you. Hold tight.
I think I'll just grab this gun here and give up on the torque bow. I just wanted to try it.
Thanks!
I guess I gotta move ahead. Alright.
Throwing smoke!
I don't mind stuff like this. It's mostly my fault, right? I get that.
Throw smoke!
You don't always have to do good at something to appreciate it. But that being said, I do remember having more fun with like Gears of War 3. I think that was like the high point for me at least. 4 was alright. It was more of the same, right? That's cool, I guess. Oh, hey, here we go.
I've got it for you. Throwing frag.
Now, that'd be pretty cool. Oh, no, that's
Knocked
bad.
down!
Did you hear that? He threw a fucking frag grenade at me. Holy shit. That's kind of funny.
Shit.
Team killing asshole. I'm still going in hot. I don't care.
They're on us! Take them out!
I need to brush up anyways if I want to beat the game or something.
We're pinned down. We can't deal with those turrets.
Yeah, yeah.
Throwing grenade! I need help here! Good one, Jack! Gotta be kidding me! I'll take that!
Heavy flash.
Good one, Jack! Frag out!
Oh, never mind. They got him instead. That's fine, I guess. All right. Look, I'm trying to come at this with the attitude of maybe I'm not like giving it a fair shake, right?
Robert, keep him back. Yeah, Bobby. Get those turrets around.
Not that I'm like some kind of game reviewer or something, but I would have missed out on some pretty decent games. Played by the first couple hours. Let it go.
Take them!
Help you out. Here, see how you like this shit.
I'm dumb. It just kind of seemed like you could get up there, but I was wrong. Yeah, we're fine. It's just that there's a lot of shit to collect, and I don't know about anybody else, but I played plenty of games like this to where there's just, you know, pick up all the shit, may as well be like part of the subgenre. And I never liked it. I've had it's just not been my thing. Shortest way to put it. I think it's like inherently bad or something. It's just sometimes hard to deal with. Yeah, we'll see, Shadowmonger. I might even just swap it to another game if it gets really bad and just rename the stream
Let's get inside.
archives so nobody gets angry. Wait, what? What the fuck? Did I not mash a button right? I guess I gotta mash X. Nope. Okay. Look at how fast he got back here. They're like, I'm out of here. Fuck this game. Someone says critics say Gears 5 is the most okayest game in 2019. Probably. Look at how fast he is. But he won't open. He's very quick to help me out, but he's like, no. All right. Oh, maybe this kind of makes me feel a little bit better. I don't think I'm going crazy anymore, so there's that. But if that's progress and the game's bugged out or something, forget about it. No. Not gonna deal with like, well, yeah, it's currently bugged on that mission if this happens before this happens. Because this looks like progress, right? Do I have to use thumbsticks? No, you don't have to use thumbsticks. Gunner says it is. This is where I gotta go. And it's freaking shit. Well, you know what? Got a solution for this shit. Maybe, anyways. I don't know. You know, we'll be fair and just give it a reload. Maybe that's just it. Sometimes you gotta refresh. You know, something if a trigger doesn't work. But if I gotta like talk to both those motherfuckers, oh god. Please put me back out of the door. Hold down the button for greater immersion. Yay, immersion.
So, how we handling this?
Well, we're gonna do it for the third time. That's a fact.
Nice. We're pinned down! We can't deal with those turrets!
Target's down! I need help here!
Okay, that's my fault. I think that's it.
Help me up!
Oh no, I got lucky. Okay.
Jack, take him! Drag out! Target's down! Perfect!
Oh, shit! More of them coming from the main building! Robbers! Keep him back!
Oh god.
Damn our base! Spin those tanks around!
Now we're talking! Assist, Jack. I need some help!
I'm down!
Look at him right out there. Okay. Somebody shoot me in the ass the whole time. I got it. I mean, at least it's an action segment. I'd rather be doing this than running around.
Shit, they're here.
We're pinned down! We can't deal with those turrets!
Throwing frag! Jack, take him! This'll work! Frag out!
Come on.
I need some help! Appreciate it, Jack.
Alright. Fair enough.
Damn it!
Well, that was quite the welcoming party. Come on, let's get inside.
One less.
Thanks for the assist, Jack. Jack, take him!
Oh, man.
Now we're talking!
Oh, no, he's on the turret back here. Okay, I'm just too far ahead, I see.
That's it. They're done. Good night.
Paddock, the swarm tried to stop us, but we're heading into the hangar now.
Good. Your rocket should be inside. Let me know when you need translations, because you will. I speak 5 languages.
Okay, got it. Let's get inside. Help me.
What? What? Oh, that's pretty broke. You're not experiencing technical difficulties.
So,
That's just how
where do
that
we go?
worked.
Place looked huge from the outside.
It's gotta have a mission control. Or
On the plus side, it didn't crash.
Or whatever the UIR called it.
Mission control is accurate enough. And keep going. It's close.
Oh no, that's bad.
Reckon there's even more bodies beneath all this sand. Way to keep it light, Fast.
Another door. Help me.
I feel real comfortable opening these things now. Jesus.
This must be the place.
Let's get some light in here.
I just don't care. There's some games where I'll read the notes, but even then, I can't argue in favor of them. This is one case to where I really don't need to waste more time just reading every goddamn thing I pick up.
And I'd say we found the rocket hangar.
Maybe I need new glasses, but I'm not seeing any rocket.
Paddock, Baird.
Looks pretty
Hangar's
dope.
empty.
Well, shit. If the rocket was moved, there's gotta be a record of it. You know what? Hack into an access port. Let's see if Jack can bypass that virus.
Jack, pulse.
Are we going through doors? Are we? Is it time to backtrack? You know, I guess not. I might actually have to tap out on this one. And you know what? Yeah, some of it is due to me kind of playing incompetently, but oh yeah, there's the jack plug.
Jack.
See, I should know that by heart. Oh.
Okay, Jack's giving me a window into the mainframe.
Good.
That's some nasty malware. Adaptive. Semi-sentient.
Don't worry, Jack's got this. Right, buddy? Ha! No virus can stop Jack.
Huh, data's coming in. Paddock, I assume you can read this?
Yes, but much of it is encrypted. Okay, the rocket's nose cone is close. Check the assembly chamber on the other side of the hangar.
Nose cone? What about the rocket?
The Hammer satellites are part of the nose cone. Go deal with that, and we'll keep digging on the rocket's location.
Wilco, Delta out. All right, let's go find those satellites.
Then that door just opens. It's that kind of.
Sorry. Did you read those files?
Nah. I was born in New Ethera. My parents wouldn't even speak Asgard growing up. Didn't want to see anything different.
I'm not listening to a damn word they say.
They could have hidden half a city in here. Massive.
But they're probably going the right way.
Don't envy whoever had to build it. Okay, what now?
Well, let's bring that, platformy thing this way. It's called a gantry. Is it then?
Have a good day at work, Valegi. I just had a few hours to burn and figured, well, I'll give it another chance. And it's not that I hate it, it's just not, it's definitely not for me. I don't know.
Come on,
people
you lot.
seem to really
All
like it for
aboard.
some reason. I mean, that's fine. It's not like I like that Banjo and Kazooie game. I don't like collecting all the puzzle pieces and shit. Drives me crazy. Subnautica, didn't like that. Highly rated. It happens. But it just feels like shit when you miss out. I think you're missing out on something, but you're really not.
Yeah.
It's just kind
I
of
led that attack
Did?
par for the course.
Why?
to destroy the cog.
Yeah, well, makes sense.
These days, I'm somewhat less interested in destroying the cog.
Good to know, Paddock. Okay, let's go. This way to the satellites. Give me a hand.
Sleep
No
paralysis
satellites
isn't the
here.
worst thing, Sublin.
Keep looking.
Paddock, curious. How long did your siege against this place last?
3 days. We attacked the moment Premier Deshinko sat down with your chairman to discuss the armistice. You hit us with the hammer first. We thought it was only...
Swarm.
Hello,
Here we go!
oops. I didn't mean to pulse. I thought I had my health thing. That's why I went in so brazenly. Oh well. I don't know how far it's gonna put me back. At least we got to see the main character get her head smashed in, I suppose. Man.
Swarm ahead. Look alive! Here we go!
I was supposed to mind control. I am, you know what? This just ain't working out. Maybe it's not for me, you know what I mean? I think that's probably the case. That's a shame. I hate to waste any more time on it, though. I think I've hit my limit on it. What do you think of the game, chat? Well, since you guys are here, I did try Gunnar Gonzalez, but if everybody else is having fun playing it, that's great. For this, yeah. Metal War Vengeance, I'm cutting it. I can't. It's a little too much. I'm definitely not picking up Borderlands 3. This weird like throwback to 2009 or 2006 games or what, or 2008, 2009 games is interesting, but you know, yeah, Gears 1 through 3, they were very fun. Gears 4 is a little bit different, but Xbox needed something, right? And I can't say they're bad, but they're nothing too special. Like, you could look at Gears of War 4's online community for the better portion of the year before this game came out, it wasn't super good. And I think they want to push to esports. And you know what? I like Gears of War. I like watching people play it. It is pretty fun. I might even still try the multiplayer, but the story mode is pretty bad. And I think I remember Call of Duty doing that as well. I think the last one I got was like Black Ops 2, and I tried to play through the campaign, and I just kind of... It was fun, but not for me. And after a while, it's like $60 per fucking game, and it starts to get a little bit annoying. I don't think it's a bad game, though. I think I just, expected more because it just seemed like a good game to get. Gave it a fair chance, but fuck. Well, Sublin, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Gunnar Gonzalez said the game didn't need an open world. It was never meant to have open world. I agree. Like, my other complaints are pretty petty. Like, I'm at a point right now in the game to where I could play it. I'm shooting at bad guys right there at the pause screen. That's what I was looking for the whole time, but the door glitch to where they wouldn't open the son of a bitch, and then when you finally do it, chunks through, and the giant open world that really just has like a couple of little gaps in it you can enter and maybe do a couple of gunfights and come out with some kind of part, maybe for your robot friend, but you don't really need it. I don't know. It just feels kind of loose, you know what I mean? Call of Duty Infinite sucks monkey nuts, says James Moore. Yeah, I'd imagine. I didn't play the campaign. The trailer made it look fun, like zero gravity battles and stuff like that, but I don't know. Just it's hard to get too excited for a lot of stuff that comes out. Rather wait on it. Maybe do something different because Yukari, you made it right to the point to where I said, nah, fuck it. You know what? I'm probably just gonna go and nuke this archive because this is just depressing. It's like, yeah, get lost in the fucking mansion, then go on the fucking skiff through the empty fucking desert expanse to a door that crashes the game. Or, well, at least it's impossible to open. That was, you can't have that many bad starts and not have some kind of negative opinion, right? Maybe I'm just unlucky. But maybe we could do something different, so... Yeah, give me a minute to think that over. Yeah, I'm trying not to be pissed off about the purchase, really. But it's not the worst thing in the world. It's just you get expectations, and then when they're let down, it's really frustrating. But there's no reason to scream and yell about it. It's some people are apparently having a whole lot of fun with it, and that's fantastic. Call it Binding Stream. Yeah, I might have swapped the fucking Binding of Isaac or something that I know is generally fun. Okay, then yeah, I'm just gonna swap it up. I'm gonna cut it for now. I'll come back maybe in a little bit and I don't know, we'll see. I'd almost call it a Binding Stream, but really, I already burnt an hour and 26 minutes. You know what I mean? I could just hit the sack now. Maybe we could take care of some work offside of the internet. I really just wanted to give it like a solid 2 hours, right? But I'm an hour and 26 in, and I'm like, no. I'm not feeling it. It's maybe, and I just wanted to chat for a second since some of you folks were nice enough to stop by, drop into chat. I'm not crazy, right? This isn't like, well, it's not that I'm not crazy. It's, you know, not everybody has to agree with me on everything. That's ridiculous. But, like, this doesn't seem quite as good. And a lot of people say it's better than good. So maybe it's the children who are wrong. It's okay if you like it, by the way. There's tons of stuff that I like. It's not great. I guess if I had to say anything, it feels very safe. It doesn't feel like it did too much outside of the fourth game, outside of Add a Skiff and a Robot Friend, which is kind of cool. And there's some fun moments. I wasn't completely bored, but I got through Far Cry 5. Had a lot of fun. There's a lot of games that are repetitive as fuck and aren't that much different from their predecessors that I have a lot of fun playing. So I guess, yeah, if Far Cry and Gears of War can both get to 5, unless you count Judgment, which apparently everybody's always told me is the worst. It shouldn't be hard to figure out what's fun for the money poured into it. Yeah, Shadowmonger makes a good point. He said, still buy it though on sale. Yeah, if I paid $30 for it, I'd be like, well, that's $30, but there's a whole lot that went into this, and that, you know, makes it a lot easier to appreciate. I got Dead Space 3 for $20. I think I had it for free. I forgot if I got it for $20 or as part of that Origin system on the PC, to where it's like, claim your free game. It's like, okay, give me Dead Space 3. I forget how that went, but Dead Space 3 was fun because I didn't pay much for it. So, you know, it's free. It's free. Hello, Austin, saying it. It's good to see you. I am just talking because the end of this game just kind of doesn't do it for me. What can I say? It's been a while since I just had to put a game down like that. Like, I'll play Killing Room because I know it's fun to watch me get tortured, but I think this is kind of boring to watch it just a little bit. You know, dialogue about the hive or whatever, the swarm. Here's a weapon. We gotta get this. We gotta go there. Kill the swarm. And like a little bit of politics and kill the swarm. You're gonna get them. Use the mind control power up we gave you now. It's different, but it's just the same shit. Well, that's the second, and I'm just chatting for now. You know what? I'm just gonna rename this. Well, let's let's change a few things. We can still have a stream, but good lord, I don't feel like playing this game. So I gotta do something about that. And I think I'm out of time to play much else either. I think I just want to kick back for a bit. Maybe just not look at this fucking game anymore. Where's the title of this bitch? Yeah, let's fix this. Oh no, you can't change the thumbnail. Terrible. I can't replay anything. Oh, well, they got me there. There we go. Monetization, everything's disabled. There we go. Yeah, I would say, yeah, if you want to watch more Gears, now's a good time to leave. I am done with that. Just having the game paused makes me feel better. Six Crazy Cats. With this game, I would say it's same thing, different package, but imagine if it had like big gaps in between that have nothing. I want to say they have nothing in them because I know you can go in the open world and visit places you find on radar stations or whatever. But the open world that you travel is empty, so you're just, it's kind of like traveling to the rim of everything, and that may not even be the case, or maybe a few things in the center, but I never ran into an enemy. Adrian, I'm alright. Just done with Gears. Last second, I forgot Doobie voiced Pecan. I've been so busy lately, it's kind of just been do whatever I can when I can. I haven't had a chance to watch a lot of the stuff that I've acted in a while. So that also means that unfortunately I haven't had time to watch everybody else's. Although I have a sneaking suspicion they may not watch what I do either. That's fine. There's only so much free time you got. I had a little extra free time. Being on bar hours is about like time you go to sleep. So, you know, I figured 2 hours of this will either put me to sleep or I'll have a lot of fun and maybe, you know, my time off will be a little bit more exciting. And right now it's putting me to sleep. So in that regards, maybe that's okay. Not the worst thing. I'll sleep great after this. I was just going to pop on a different game, but I don't want to get excited at this point. I'm kind of feeling pretty lucid. I was pretty awake before I started, but they put you in that open world, and there's something about, well, not just the open world, but I do like some games that don't tell you where to go. This game should probably tell you where you go, where you should go. And even if I push the open world aside, traversing open world and going right for the main, you know, meat of the game and say, nah, fuck that side quest shit. Just take me through the, you know, act structure of the game. It's got problems. It's more than I can mention. And you know what? It doesn't seem to bother people too much. So Gears of War 5 should make a lot of people happy, surely. I'm not one of them. I don't even know if I wanted to play the first one again, though, so maybe I should have thought about that before I got the fifth one. Might not be for me. Maybe I burnt myself out on that on 3, and that's why I think that was the best one. It's possible. I really don't have deep psychological analysis about fucking entertainment I'd take in, so just maybe the multiplayer's good. I'll give it a try. But no, that last stream was like, what? 9 hours, like excessively long. I'm not doing that again. That is no good. I'll catch a nap, wake up, and do something productive, then come back with something later, maybe. I guess if there's any bad thing about it, is that playing it and feeling how just average, I guess it felt to me, just it was almost a little bit too disappointing. They got some different environments, they got good voice acting, they got good art, all that stuff's in place, but it just has this all too familiar feel to it that's not quite right. And that made it boring. That's the worst thing. Something being weird's fine, especially if it's entertainment, but when it's boring and you're just on your skiff or running around, it's like, talk to him, then talk to him. You know, I remember that in any other Gears of War games now that I think about it. You know, not a fetch quest, but like go talk to these two guys kind of quest. Like you have to talk to Commander Ralphie, then go talk to Private Langford, and then you know you get your fucking quest completed and you can continue. And I didn't see the gate on that one portion. Maybe it's because of the resolution I'm running at. Maybe it's because it's a PC version. There's a lot of things that could be wrong with it that are making Gears 5 not quite as fun. But yeah, I'm nuking this fucker after I'm done with it, because yeah, that's terrible. I did not like that at all. Sometimes I got to turn it off to kind of think about it. Earth Defense Force is coming to the Switch. That's great, Lost a second. I'll be happy to pick that up. I love some Earth Defense Force. It doesn't like fuck around, right? You start a mission, then boom, you're right into it. I really like that. The funny thing is with the skiff thing, and yeah, I'm nuking this fucker after this. I can't leave this up. Even I got standards. I got some pretty low standards, but like 6 in the morning, me just about ready to go to fucking sleep, seeing like what was past that one boss. The boss fight was cool. You know what? How about I try to say positive shit about it if I'm gonna try to like burn out a couple of more minutes with you guys, because I hate for you to just drop in and then have everything drop out. At least 2 hours is usually like 2 to 3 hours normal stream usually goes, right? So it's just fucking chat time with whatever the fuck I titled this game stream. That's probably not correct. It's I complain about Gears of War 5 stream and how I don't want to hate it. But look, there's games I like Evil Within 2 that aren't really perfect. They got a lot of problems, especially on the technical end of things, but I like them. This game doesn't have too many technical problems, except when that chick went up through the elevator. Okay, you know what? I think I'll keep it up. I think I will keep it up, because we got a couple of good glitches in there. Let's see, so that means I think that's 4 glitches so far. 5. Count that one with the snow, which is more of a visual bug and not like a game altering kind of thing. So that depends on, how severe you think a glitch is. If you're gonna count everything and be a prick about it, then at least 5. If not, then 4. With that door one being the worst. That's like something you only run into with really old games. Like, we'll see, I try to open the door, and the game crashes trying to load shit in. Worse than We Happy Few? Nah, 6 Crazy Cats. Like, if you sat me down here and if for some stupid reason Microsoft is like, here, help it, take $500, play Gears of War 5 from start to finish. And, make sure to disclose it, because, yeah, I wouldn't want to get in trouble at that DC. I want to be like those other people. Yeah, I played start to finish, but if they did it with We Happy Few and said if $500 beat We Happy Few, I'd be like, believe it or not, my time might be worth a little bit more than that. Oh no. Nah, I think I'm just gonna go to sleep after this. It had 2 hours to impress me and it let me down in 1 hour and 25 minutes. Well, that's the negative that I can say. The positive I can say is that Brood Fight, despite it being kind of hokey and old, it looked nice and it had a fun theme to it. There's lots of fun to be had, but some of the segments I find to be pretty fucking intolerable. Maybe it did go off the reservation. Maybe I complain about Gears 5 not changing enough, or maybe being too safe, but it did add the fucking skiff and a few other things. I find those to be more time wasters than gameplay. You buy the Gears of War game for the war part, not skiffing around. And I liked Breath of the Wild, you know what I mean? It's not like something I don't enjoy, it's just there's nothing to that. With that snow thing, it's a possibility to fall through the world. But yeah, I didn't think about that. How's the game working on coming along? Pretty good. Working on some more art. Art costs money. so I'm making sure everything is done correctly. I'll be working with Sharpie and Magpie on something today if everything goes as planned. It doesn't always. But, you know, you can't be like, hey, I'm hiring you to do this small job. You better be here or there'll be massive consequences. It's like, you know, you got your regular 9 to 5 that keeps you alive. That's more important. Side jobs can be fun though. Nightmare Reaper. Yeah, I'll play some more Nightmare Reaper. VR games, oh god, light of the fire. I'd probably fucking vomit all over the goddamn place. I've tried it. I don't think VR in its current state is good for me. I had like one fun time playing VR chat with an Oculus, and I was like, oh, that's kind of a neat novelty. What's up, you son of a bitch? And, you know, just, you know, fucking with people, running around screaming at them and shit. That was pretty fun. And I only had to do it once. There's no reason to come and do it again because it's, you know, I don't know, some shit I don't want to do over and over again, and that's, well, the VR chat's one of them. I remember people for a time said, make a VR chat channel. Oh, but do VR chat and shit. I can only imagine how miserable I'd be at this point after having to boot that up and run up to people and be like, hey, fuck you. Then record a response. That sounds like torture. Oh, you got me, Sublin, you son of a bitch. Nah, there's no VR chat stream. I was smart enough not to stream it, and it worked out in my favor because, yeah, there's a lot of fucking degenerate filth on there. I mean, it was fun, but I would have gotten tagged for that Quarry in the House theme song by itself. Oh, co-op would be great. And Nightmare Reaper, Gunnar Gonzalez. I do like Nightmare Reaper. It's a good game. I kind of want to do Ion Maiden and Medieval, but I'll tell you what's coming up that I am looking forward to, since all I'm doing right now is bitching, and you know, nothing like starting your morning with some stupid asshole on the internet bitching into your ear. Now, there's good news. On the 10th, which, according to my inside sources, is tomorrow, Blasphemous comes out. Sublin might be interested in Blasphemous. It's like Spaniard Berserk. It's like a 2D Dark Souls game, sprite art, inspired by Old Testament, I guess Spanish stuff maybe, or maybe it's Greco-Roman. I'm pretty sure it's Spanish. But yeah, Blasphemous. That looks like it's gonna be really fucking fun. If Blasphemous is bad, I'm gonna be depressed at the state of shit. If Blasphemous is bad, I'm just getting that, and I'm just gonna wait for Doom Eternal. If that sucks, then just fuck it for a while. I'm just gonna wait for everything to go on sale. Someone's had an eye on it since it was announced. Same here. I'm very excited for that to come out. I've waited very patiently for it. Like, I see something cool like that, catches my eye, I'm like, ooh, neat. Let me just follow their, you know, social media, then wait. And then when it comes out, I'm excited. I didn't have to wait too long. Like, I heard it was launching like 3 days before it came out, or before it's gonna come out. Like, oh, hell yeah. Yeah, sign me the fuck up for that. I'll wait for some initial reviews, though. I'm getting kind of tired of the price of this shit, you know. That NBA 2K20 game with the actual slot machines in it. Oh, fuck. 15 more minutes? Hell yeah, we'll make it to 2 hours. Hey, I want to say more positive things. I mean, Gears 5 runs really well. You know, if you had a budget PC and you're like, I never get to play anything that looks halfway decent, this one probably looks halfway decent on, you know, weaker hardware. The art is good enough to support that. Outside of that, Gunnar Gonzalez, other positive things I can say about Gears 5 is that I like the new weapons. They're fun. The robot is fun, but they put in... You gotta pick up way too many of those little robot man upgrade things. There's like, what, 100 some odd of them? Maybe 90? I forget. But there's a lot of them, so... If you don't feel like walking around the fish market and walking around the other open world area, like you got your character environment area to where you don't really talk to anybody. They just like, you know, play a sound file at you when you walk by them, which, you know, reminds me of Fallout Infinite for some reason. Like that's what my mind instantly jumps to. You're just walking by and you hear people talking. You're like, oh boy, that was my interaction. Someone talking at me. And now they're gone. I will walk forward. It's that kind of thing. So you're going through areas where NPCs are just talking at you, picking up notes to get your 100 and some odd collectibles, picking up robot upgrades to upgrade your robot. It was admittedly very handy and kind of fun, but I think spreading the upgrades out like that was kind of, again, a way to pad things out, right? I usually don't like see Gears of War with people like fighting each other with chainsaw bayonets and think, I gotta walk to the fishing village and collect all of the upgrades for my robot companion, Beep Boop. He's like, yes, I love you. It's those things that get me. I think I may have liked Gears 4 more, and I didn't finish that either. Though I did like Horde mode. And I've seen people complain about Horde mode here, so I think it's just a big halt on it. Unless something changes. I don't know. And you know what? I hate to say that because it seems like a lot of people are enjoying it. I hate to shit on something people like, but Gears 5 just ain't for me. And I don't quite see what they see in it. Now, if I got the game for $30, I'd be like, oh, that's great for $30. A little rough around the edges, not quite as focused as the original Gears games were, which was kind of their selling point, right? Like, I like games that are open world like Breath of the Wild, or games that let you look around all over the place like Doom, or any game that has secrets in it. But people may have made fun of Gears of War saying, oh, it's all linear, you just go one way and all that, but it's kind of what you get it for, right? So let's say I'm done playing something like Dusk. I'm like, yeah, I want to pick up a new shooter game, Gears of War. Oh, those are kind of linear, but you know what? I could just go for a straight front to end shoot 'em up fun time game. Then you pick it up, it's like, explore the open world, talk to the characters. And it's like, oh God, that's not what I thought we were gonna get. And the, you know, reviews wouldn't even have you think that either, which was also kind of a problem. Like, maybe I could have done more research, but I feel like you shouldn't have to hammer that deep and dig into, like, you know, leaked footage and shit like that to find out whether or not it's an honest review of something. No, there's one article I saw. The writer actually put, like, genuine fun and belly laughs had. And it's like, belly laughs. Vinny was telling me, what the fuck's a belly laugh? And, like, I get what they mean, but that's more like how you describe drawing somebody. Like a cartoon character. I don't know. Belly laugh sounds like something you do after vomiting. I'm willing to try Horde mode, but then again, it's not like I don't have EDF 5 right at my fucking fingertips, right? But yeah, it's been a while since I just had to put a game down, and I really wanted to give it another try, but boy, I just couldn't make it. It just couldn't be done. 10 minutes. Hell yeah. Thank you, Line of the Fire. Keep me honest. Hoo-wee. Oh, boy. Nah, there's another one. It was, what was it? Attack on Titan or something? Like, I really enjoyed the concept of the Attack on Titan game. It was kind of neat. But Well, it got old. You know, the game loop got old, and I hate it when they stretch things a little bit too far. And at least they don't offer you something in the middle. At least Red Dead Redemption offered you something in the middle. It wasn't the best. I think Horizon Until Dawn was a really underrated game that was fantastic. Spider-Man had a lot of going from point A to point B. And I did get bored a couple of times, but it at least had really good flow to it. This has me like going into Gears of War battles and going into open world areas and then going, oh fuck, where do I go? And you know, I beat Breath of the Wild in Master Quest mode. I've done the hard open world games. I'm pretty used to them. Maybe I'm just taking it on at a bad time, but I just maybe some of the guns don't feel so good. Some of that feels a bit different. Maybe it's been a long time since I played the old games. It could also be that the old games actually were much better and I just can't see it because I haven't played the first one in a while and they didn't release the other ones on PC, so I don't just have them available, right? That's also possible. I don't keep the Xbox 360 plugged in and I don't really visit the Xbox One all that much. Water Black Ganon kicks my ass and 6 Crazy Cats. I forgot to archive those, so all those Breath of the only evidence I have that I beat Breath of the Wild in Master Quest mode is my game save. I forgot to save. I saved all the Sekiro stuff though. You know, I'll tell you what I'll do is after this I'll edit a Max Payne and upload it. And just get it up there and just work on some other stuff. It's a day off, but Max Payne's pretty much at its end, so. And I miss it on Friday and Saturday, so that'll be a little bit of something in case you just want something more. There's no reason not to. I got a little bit of time. But I don't want to spend it doing this, right? I'd rather just edit some of those Max Payne recordings and finish that off than continue down this road. I mean, I don't think anybody who's here right now or has ever watched my channel is going, oh yeah, Gears of War 5 ending. I'm on the edge of my seat. What could possibly happen? Sublin, yeah, that's a pretty good burn. I think that game might exist on Game Bolt. Nah, it's my fault, Shadowmonger. I could have downloaded them. And Sekiro was really fun. Vinny never beat it, but I had a good time. Like I could go back and play Sekiro a second time and have a pretty fucking good time. Again, there are parts in that game that are frustrating and very difficult, but once you figured it out and learned the rhythm of everything and all that, it's pretty fun. It felt really rewarding to do things. This game does not feel rewarding, I'll say that. Killing the Berserker was kind of rewarding. Dunking in the eye, shooting in the back. But they even made that bullet spongy to the point where I'm emptying, SMG rounds and the assault rifle and just kind of get in that boss loop towards like NES game. Towards like, well, you go from the bottom platform to the middle platform and then drop down before he fires his laser, then jump back up and shoot him again. It's, that kind of thing. Which isn't unwelcome, but it gets old. All right, good night, Sublin. I'm gonna cut it off after this too. I just wanted to give it another try. God damn it! I thought maybe go play Cuphead. Already did, Coots. Already did. Beat Cuphead in co-op mode with my friend Vinny. So that's already done. And frankly, I'll take Cuphead over Killing Room any day. Go play Killing Room. Go play Killing Room on hardcore, then come back to me about Cuphead being hard. Yeah, Cypher, the game's just not fun. And I just want to fill in 2 hours at this point. I'm like, I got 2 hours. Then maybe I go to sleep, wake up, and get some workout. Or maybe if the game was really good, I was like, okay, well, then maybe I'll treat myself to a little bit of extra time playing a fucking game. But no, it's boring. It's travel very far, talk to person, shoot, bang, continue. Coons says Gears is generic shite. Well, you know, that's what I wanted, Coons. That's the sad part. I wanted generic shit. I wanted to just pour the swell down my fucking mouth, kind of like generic shit. But instead, they went and tried to mix in too many different kinds of generic shit, so it just comes out as like some kind of I don't know how to describe it. Like if it were just a point A to point B kind of thing, I think in Gears 1 you could have split paths, you go left to right. And that was kind of fun. But it was directed, you know what I mean? You went to where you were supposed to go. It was very obvious. There wasn't any dumb bullshit like, you need to go talk to Corporal blah blah blah. You gotta do this mission objective. You gotta go talk to this guy, or just, you know, some obscure stuff. And then the door not opening, the character shooting up the elevator. Like, there's problems here. It's not exactly the best. I'm saying it's a solid 9.5 out of 100. Now, what blows my mind, Kuntz, is the amount of people who like it. It just doesn't seem like it's that great, right? I'm not asking to be like validated or anything like that. If I dislike something that people enjoy, that doesn't make me special or better or anything. It's just my opinion. But I'm not seeing like the, you know, 9.5, 8.5 out of 10 reviews. It doesn't seem like it's all that great. Get back to Let It Die grind. Yeah, that is. I would have more fun with that. If I knew this is what laid ahead of me, Kuntz, I would probably get on Let It Die and just run a couple of guys up the Towers of Barb. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. I hate that I got to mute the music due to copyright issues, but at least that game has a little bit of a charm to it that I find pretty agreeable, and it can surprise you once in a while. Cypher says maybe he's just a critic, but he thinks most big critics are paid off. They may be paid off, or they may be so burnt out on the job, especially since it doesn't pay much anymore, and a lot of people have been fired from it recently. So, you know, it's not a growing industry, it's actually a shrinking industry. I can understand how if you have that kind of job and you just play through something, you go from point A to point B and it doesn't fuck up, and it's like, well, I guess this makes sense within the story's canon, that's fine. But when I'm taking my time off to play it, it's different. So, any professional reviewer, you always got to keep in mind they're playing video games all the time. I play video games a lot. I'm sure a lot of people here play a lot of video games. But they're playing them a shit ton more than we are. They have to. So, you know, it kind of puts you in a different state. Have I played Hollow Knight? You know, Kuntz, I was looking at Hollow Knight. I was looking at it earlier, about 3 or 4 days ago. I might try it. A lot of folks suggested it. And I think I played an hour of it and I didn't quite like it. Maybe I'll test out Hollow Knight on my own. Like maybe do the first 2 hours off stream, then jump back in and then play it. Am I sure they're playing them? Not really. You know, wasn't this game leaked? Didn't like people leak footage of the entire game like itself or some shit? It's like if there's a leak, there's probably like a video of the game being played from start to finish rolling around, because why wouldn't there be? That would be as valuable as leaked stuff. You could lure people in with that. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if some people just kick back and watch Let's Plays. I do remember a couple of game reviewers got kind of busted for that. Like, I believe they're watching somebody like me who gets shit wrong sometimes. Like, I'll play Killing Room and grab the M1 and call it an M16. And they're the kind of game reviewer that would call it an M16 as well, make the same mistake, and then find that it's linked back to this one person who's a dumb fuck. And then it becomes obvious that they didn't review the game. They just watched it and then reviewed it and said, yeah, this is what I give the game. And I guess you can kind of figure it out that way. I figure out, you know, if I want to buy a classic game or something that's been out for a while, I'll watch somebody play it. Maybe I'll stop halfway through and be like, damn, I'm going to go buy that and go enjoy it myself and come back. But, whew. Cypher, that's hilarious. Oh, fuck. Someone says, are the guy who reviews Dead Cells and use other people's reviews to formulate his opinion? No, I remember the guy who, quote unquote, played Cuphead. God, these are people I either forgot about or goddamn, yeah. I don't know, Cypher might not be crazy either. You know, I'm starting to say, oh, I hope I'm not crazy and this game's actually fun and I just don't understand. Yeah, the guy straight up plagiarized the YouTuber's review. Some YouTube guy made a review and he copied it fucking word for goddamn word. He just changed it a little bit. But it is like fucking outright copied a review. And it wasn't even a game that was that hard. You know, this is time. Gears of War 5 is time consuming, but that's because it's a big release game. At least for your $60, you're getting a pretty chunky single player. So if you like the single player, boom, you're in good shape, but fuck. I can't imagine like being like, fuck man, this Gears of War. I can imagine being like, fuck man, this Gears of War 5 game's kind of long. That's gonna take up a big chunk of my week. Oh shit. Versus, oh man, this indie game is so long, it's gonna take a good chunk of my afternoon. Just shit gets fishy sometimes. There's always been the accusation of the false review, right? The fake review. They got paid. THQ paid them. They paid them money. Say good things about their video game. They actually do give them merchandise though. I mean, there's that. Remember the Fallout 76 bags? Like, games journalists and influencers got like a really cool canvas bag that kicks a lot of ass. Everybody else who ordered the nylon or the canvas bag got a nylon piece of shit. Then they gave their information and credit card numbers out. Or some shit like that. Oh god. That cheers me up, you know what I mean? I was kind of bored. I was like, damn man, I burnt an hour and 25 minutes giving a second chance to something that I actually don't like. But thinking about that makes me laugh. It can be so much worse. Someone says he also plagiarizes his coworkers and guys from other news publications. That's fucking terrible. That's just outright fucking awful. Like, I do get it though, right? If you had to play every game possible that came out and had to try to pick the good ones for the hot reviews to get the people clicking so they get your expert opinion on what to think about the new thing that came out, then that could be kind of high pressure, because I gotta say that job doesn't sound very secure. And this is coming from a guy talking on YouTube who would never call it a job, at least not yet. Some people have it as a job. I guess I have it as like a side job. Okay, I do the Planet Dolan stuff. Maybe I shouldn't talk. This channel is my shitpost zone, where I do what I want, and that's kind of fun actually. I haven't had a big shitpost zone in a while. This has been kind of strictly fucking video games. It's kind of fun just to turn the game off, put on chat time, and just fucking yell at people. That actually does make me pretty happy. Who doesn't like yelling at people? Someone says, remember when THQ let IGN journalists fly around in a blimp to promote some games? A fucking blimp ride? That's fucking sad. Please like our game. You can fly in a blimp. Look, the city looks so small from up in the blimp. All right, time to leave the blimp. At least an 8 out of 10. Or you can't ride this motherfucker ever again. Ha ha ha. And they blimp away. Or maybe it's like some kind of sex blimp. Because if you were gonna have like a crazy like orgy thing, a blimp would be perfect. Nobody's gonna knock on the door and like stop you. As long as the captain doesn't like get involved and then crash the blimp into something, you should be fine. Oh yeah, Light of the Fire, that new Resident Evil game. Because it's called Game Stream, and I'm talking about video games, right? So it's still technically okay. Yeah, a little bit of it leaked, and there's an announcement. I forgot what it's called. It's just 2 words, but then like the RE is highlighted for Resident Evil. So, you know, instead of putting Resident Evil : thing, they just highlight the RE because lazy people on the internet can't spell resident. R1, an unnamed publisher, took them to a party to some island before they gave them the game review. Yeah, that's pretty egregious. I see people promoting stuff all the time. They'll see the Jaeger girls come by and they'll buy like a shit ton of product for customers, and anybody will take it. And that kind of stuff happens, but something about paying somebody to say something that they know is awful to give a good review to something that you know is bad seems just wrong, right? You never imagine anybody to. I like to think nobody does. I like to say optimistic at least a little bit. Like until I see like some kind of like hard evidence, which you'd think if it were that common we'd see it by now, but I guess there's plagiarism. You've seen that. Like you could do like a 5 video essay on plagiarism in games media. That's for sure. Yeah, the grind and let it die actually is very rough. Like anytime I'd stream it, there's a good chance that I took some time off stream to kind of generate some funds. Invading other players and let it die is a good idea if you need to get coins and SP lithium, but if you want the really good blueprints, you're just gonna have to kick a lot of ass, and don't be afraid to die, as you know the game is called Let It Die. Real fun game. I really wish Let It Die were just a $30 game. That's a game I wish were more expensive. If Let It Die were just $30 and had no free-to-play elements, that probably would have been better received. I don't know if they would have made as much money. Those free-to-play elements surely generate a lot of money. But, well, I mean, we got what we got. It's just when the servers go down, we won't be able to play it anymore, and that really does suck. Someone says they talked about these things on their podcast back in the day. Also, some of the IGN journalists were really fucking edgy back in the day. Like stuff he would say, yeah, that sounds about right. There was no like, well, there's like a period between like 1990 something and 2009, like 10 years ago, to where like shit being super fucking edgy was the thing, right? If I was gonna say anything like maybe like 1998 to 2008's like the time of the edge. You got your like Limp Bizkits and your Insane Clown Posses and all that weird shit, and a ton of R-rated movies that are pretty Yeah, they're alright. Maybe not as good as the 80s R-rated movies, but no generation's the best. They're all awful in their own special fucking way. Oh, Devil May Cry? I actually did Devil May Cry, Coons. Liked it. It was really good. I liked it a lot better than DMC. So yeah, I'm not losing my mind. I still like shit. I think that's what's doing my head in about Gears 5. It's having me question if I like shit. I'm like, man, I really loved Gears 1 through 3. I like them a whole lot. I know it's the same old bullshit. It's kind of a casual game and all that, but sometimes you want a casual game. Oh boy. The 5th in the series, a cool new little casual time burner for me to go through, and I can do the shoot bangs, and we can have a little test of reaction with guns and characters that blow up and big bloody messes and shit. I love that. Then they went and like pocketed it with fucking open worlds like Tumors and put in actual talk to him and then go talk to him quests in there. And then the dialogue, I don't care about it. I guess the girl on the front is the chosen one, and she's probably gonna die at the end of the game. Because, you know, why not? They gotta go for some kind of impact after all this. And it seems like it's getting very emotional. Get G.I. Joe vibes from it when I play it. When I look at the cutscenes and all the characters are in one place talking, it looks weird. Thanks for letting me know, Six Crazy Cats. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get ready to leave pretty soon. But you all took the time to come here, and I said there'd be a Gears of War 5 stream. However, no, this is just going in the fucking toilet. And I'll sort something out, like some Max Payne to upload while I sleep or something. So if you just can't get enough of my dumb like shit posting channel, you'll have that. Oh no, Sublin, I don't even want to say it out loud. That's funny as shit. Gunnar Gonzalez, fire away, spoil the whole fucking game. I do not care. If you're listening to this and reading chat or whatever, there's spoilers for Gears of War 5 coming up. I can't imagine why you'd care, but you know, here we are. Yeah, just tell us who dies. That's good enough. I just realized I'm gonna have to put this under unlisted because fucking... yeah. Can't change the thumbnail yet. You see your mom again, and she'll either kill Def or JD and get to choose who lives. That is so cheesy. So, Def is portrayed as this compassionate person who even cares for the robot's well-being. And JD's put forward as a rank-climbing bootlicker, basically. So, you know. Oh, and Jack dies too. Oh, no. Oh, thank you, cats. Yeah, I would love to run this channel as just shitpost central. We can just turn things on and just talk. But the problem is, like, if you do anything like that and your show gets popular, then reading through chat's kind of hard. Reading through a chat like this, super easy. When it's going by a million miles per hour, I wouldn't know what to do. I'm more fun when you can interact in real time. I have played Inside and Limbo, Kuntz, and not on the channel, though. But they're pretty good games. Yeah. And thank you for mentioning a bunch of good games, because for a minute there, I was thinking, like, do I just hate fun? Have I gotten to the point where I just hate what I like? Kind of a mind fuck. Hadn't like, when was the last Gears of War released? Like 2012, 2011? Not the last Gears of War, I'm sorry. Gears of War 3. Like, I think Gears of War 3 is like 2011 or something. But, yeah, it's been a while since then. And Gears 4, I just didn't finish. I don't remember why. But this one, I'll remember why. Like, I'll just look at that skiff and be like, yep, that's why I stopped. That is dumb. The robot sacrifices himself to save the city, and they get the hammer online, and that's how Jack dies, because it's still targeting Jack. Xavier Pytig says he likes his game, but the other ones he doesn't like. Fair enough. You know, this might be a lot more fun for people. Maybe I don't like it because it's different. You do like it because it's different. That's cool. What I think about Assassin's Creed 4, I played a bit of it, Six Crazy Cats. It looks more fun than the other Assassin's Creed games. I guess that's why it's getting its own little spin-off. Beacons get destroyed by a big monster. Oh, I see. Goon says he thinks Gears is aimed at prepubescent kids. I guess. I don't think about that kind of stuff too much, to be real, but this seems like the kind of stuff like a teenage me thinks the most badass shit ever. Be like, ah, wow, what a deep story, because, you know, you hadn't read anything thicker than a novel, like a tiny 100-page novel or some shit. P-Tig. Pytig. It's pronounced P-Tig. Okay, it looks like P-Tig, but it's pronounced no, Pytig, but it's pronounced P-Tig. Gotcha, P-Tig. I'll just call you Xavier because I'm bad at that. Woodsman says the spoiler what he's talking about last night was how Jack dies and then all the progress with him was for nothing. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, fuck him. Wow, what? People said the story was like the best part. I ain't seeing it. It's kind of lame. I mean, it's not bad. It's just very average. Again, yeah, it's like the mature rated game you might give like your nephew. Because you know it's not going to be that bad, right? It's like, here you go, little dude. And he's like, whoa, they say fuck. And the guy uses the chainsaw on the other one. Oh my God, that's the most real cool thing ever. I think I'm been scarred for life. When, you know, it's really pretty, not mediocre, but, you know. There exists that realm of, like, rated R movies and rated mature games that really aren't meant for people over 18. They're totally meant for, like, 13-year-olds to beg their parents, like, let me play the bloody fucking murder game, please. And that's fine, I guess. I remember watching Freddy Krueger and, like, John Carpenter films as a kid, so... Someone says Dumb Gay Baby's first alien story. Yeah. Dumb Gay Baby's first alien story 5. That's about what I think. You know what? Oh. Yeah. You're not wrong. The story, like, really doesn't matter. Like, maybe if you really care about some of the characters, seeing them might make you happy, but I don't know. Like, if you got, like, a Dom's wife statue in your kitchen to stave off hunger and starvation demons, then, yeah, you might like the game a whole lot just for seeing characters that you like. You know, funny thing is at work, I'm seeing commercials for it on TV, so I'm hearing bands play songs over it that don't, like, go with the flow of, like, things killing the shit out of each other. That kind of makes me happy. But they really are advertising the shit out of it. So I guess if we're gonna think about Cypher's theory about collusion and money spent and lies, then maybe he's right. I mean, it is getting advertised a lot. But hell, I was down there when Dante's Inferno was getting advertised. It's fun watching the Dante's Inferno ads while the bands are like wrapping up with like, you know, closing time songs. Oh, Jesus. I don't know. I get bored if I'm not working or doing something. So I guess I'm happy that I'm busy, but fuck, I gotta be doing something all the way up till I go to bed. Like I should draw more. Maybe I should just draw more. That wouldn't be too bad. You know what? That would have been a better way to spend 2 hours and 22 minutes. I guess to spend a little bit extra talking because we're having fun. Okay, outside of the end portion talking with you folks who dropped by at 4:30 or later to watch me play Gears and then like fucking just quit it because it bores the shit out of me. Go, eh. And talk with you. Thank you. I appreciate you. It's kind of fun just to have your own little platform and yell on it. I would say if there's any good thing about the internet, it gives people a chance to, or at least YouTube, you know what I mean? YouTube's not quite like Reddit or a lot of other places or Twitter or 4chan or whatever. It's not like a forum, not like a place you post shit and people gotta see it. Might get recommended, but it's not like there's a video games board on YouTube. I guess there is, but you'd have to go digging for that. Most people who watch YouTube don't know where to find the video games listing. They're just gonna type in what they want to see. Like Troy McClure asked someone, have you come out to your parents yet? Oh no. Rename the stream Dumb Gay Baby's First Alien Invasion Story. No, Sublin, have you not learned? There's a reason why we have to turn on live chat to see you at all. If I start typing that into titles, they're gonna get me. They're gonna get me good. I wish it were that free. YouTube's not perfect, but it's the best we fucking got. I don't know. I watched the Medicare Furry video over on BitChute. That was pretty good. Hopefully BitChute doesn't get VidMe'd. I liked VidMe. They offered higher quality video. Hell, I was doing the VidMe thing when I was playing Dead Space. Oh, that's good to hear, Sublin. Gunnar Gonzalez says it's supposed to be a public forum. I guess. It's just that there are some people that are banned for good reasons, and I get it. But then, like, some people get away with shit and you don't know why, and it gets confusing. I think relying on it for a living should only be done if you're already, like, well exceeding what you'd make doing any other even higher paying job. Otherwise, you know, let's say you're doing really good at it, you could save your money for, like, you know, 5 years and then go to college and then exit college and be like, good thing I did that YouTube gig because that paid for my college. You know, shit like that. At least that's what I do. I pocket it, I help out friends in need, and I make sure to keep a good savings for myself so that I can continue doing stuff and not to worry about, like, oh my god, it's gonna be bad. You know, enrich your life, enrich your friends' lives. You have more people to play video games with, you have a funner time. Or not just video games, just do anything with. That's just my philosophy. It works out all right. Yeah, side thing, Gunner. That's a better way to put it. I guess I view the stolen stuff as a side thing, but you know what? I remember the early days of playing Command & Conquer Generals and getting like $35 in ad revenue for a month. And be like, hell yeah, dude, in 3 months, they'll send me the check. I'll get $100, which $100 is still a lot of money. Would never turn that away, but Yeah, no, even back then, that was pretty cool. Like, I'd record myself playing Command & Conquer, post it up, and be like, oh my god, I made like $5 in a day. It's like that's almost an entire fucking pizza. So, you know, monetizing your fun's a good idea. I think it's not something to rely on, though, right? I think some people see that, and they see like some money rolling in, and they think, oh, good, I can retire now and just record my hobby. Nah, I don't work like that. No, you're not wrong, Sublin. Like, there's two types of furries. Ones that, like, gargle down shit and, you know, blood and die. And then there's the ones that are really good at art. I get tired, Gunner, but I don't want to be that asshole who comes on YouTube and it's like, here's my feelings. Hey guys, you want to hear my feelings? You want to hear, well, oh guys, I went to a restaurant today and you won't believe how they treated me. Yeah, like, you ever see anybody like that? Like, yeah, I'm not like doing anything crazy here playing video games or even talking with you guys right now, but I'm not even like trying to solve any fucking problems. I'm just having a talk. Good to have a talk once in a while. Plus, anybody who hates it can shut you out, so it's not like you're intruding on anybody's fucking free time. Hello, White Dragon Cuddles. Fancy that you're here. Someone, I think you found a friend. My morning's going pretty decent outside of the fact that I'm done with Gears of War. It's done. I'm done with it. I'm about to sign off because sign off, God. You know, there's some bad lingo I picked up from people who just like, it's time to sign off. Shut the fuck up. You're not a radio station. You're some jackass in your bedroom. Well, I can safely say that this is a complete fucking waste of my time outside of chatting with everybody here. I can't recommend Gears 5. Play Act 4 off camera, see how I like that. I might just finish off the rest off camera and just pick through it and skip through parts I fucking hate. If I got time, but generally speaking, I might rather do something else anyways. Blasphemous comes out tomorrow, for example, and then we're not too far away from October after that, and there's some other stuff I wanted to get started, so it's not that I'm at a shortage of stuff to do. I just really wanted to give Gears 5 one more shot. That was the deal. I could have played anything else. I could have done anything else. I don't think I could have gone to sleep immediately. Bar hours, you know. Probably just go to sleep now. Wake up at a normal time. Maybe stream something. Maybe post a Max Payne. We'll see how that goes. But that's going to be it for now, I think. Why didn't play Gears of War 5? Well, I thought it was going to be a simple fucking romp with chainsaw guns, right? Seems like it's hard to fuck up, but I feel like they fucked it up. Again, people make jokes about it. It's like, oh, well, you know, Duke Nukem 3D has more interactivity than Gears does. And it's like, yeah, you're not wrong. It actually does have more things going on than Gears does. Gears has a visual aesthetic and a basic story, and that was impressive at the time. But it's not so impressive anymore. That was impressive during the era of having a shooter game with a story and characters that would talk and interact with each other rather than just like a silent protagonist or some kind of like drop down box with a JPEG popping up. Like, people will go like, oh my god, the cutscenes in Gears 3 are amazing, and you'd watch them now and you're like, this looks like passable, I guess. It's alright. So, you know, All right, something. All right. Well, I can't think of anything more to say without sounding like I'm trying to bitch too much about the game. I know some people are looking forward to Borderlands soon. I won't be touching that with a 10-foot pole. Apparently they're holding away review copies. Maybe it'll be good though. I don't know. I don't think you can go by Metacritic or review scores anymore. I'll say that. Like if Borderlands 3 comes out and it's super positive, I don't know if I can believe that or not. They said that about Gears 5. And I was like, okay. Well, if it's like the best in the series and they're doing, doing the series proud, I'm like, okay. I'll give it a shot. Fuck it, why not? But nah. Worst thing you can do is set up an expectation then fail, right? So when you call a game Gears 5, I expect more Gears if nothing else. And if they are going to do something different, I expect it to be like really well thought out and super fucking over the top and fun. Because that can work out too. Fallout New Vegas is a great example of that. It's way better than Fallout 3. Because it like goes way out there. This doesn't go way out there and tries to, but it does it in a really annoying way that unless you just like collect the thons and traveling big empty expanses. Maybe it's more fun with people. Like I'm sure, like just about any game, any mediocre game can be made average or higher when you got people with you. But I mean, with all the story bits, you'd just be sitting there in silence anyways, right? So when I think like couch co-op game or play with my friend game, I think I'm talking a whole lot. But if there's like 15 minutes, well, not 15 minutes, but if there's like 10-minute long cinematics and people talking and shit like that, I guess you could skip the cinematics, but you can't turn them off. Yeah, you can turn them off. I can turn their voices off. It just seems like a lot of steps to go through for a 3-player co-op game where you're going to be shouting stuff, all the characters are shouting stuff, and then the story happens, and then this other shit happens. Why do a Fallout New Vegas stream? Maybe. You know what? Fallout New Vegas ain't perfect, but that's kind of a fun throwback. Maybe we'll do some Fallout New Vegas. Assuming I can get it to run it without crashing. I need to like test a few things. Alright, goodbye White Dragon Cuddles. Have a good morning. It's okay, Anthony. Shit's canceled anyways. I'm not exactly having fun with this game, so I tried. I'm just gonna go and delete the Discord link. Okay, here's the thing. I think I really do like Gears 1 through 3, and I haven't gone crazy, and this has the same mechanics, but I think that it's a good example of sometimes finer touches can make all the difference. In this case, yeah, the finer touches did make all the difference, and they made something that's generally acceptable. Maybe not like a shining example. It's not like Fear or something with its really good AI, or Doom 2016 to where it really makes everybody happy. Well, most people happy. There's some crazy people who are like, Doom 2016 is the worst thing ever. So I don't know. Maybe I'm one of those people. Yeah, I'll test it and figure it out, Gunner. I want to get back to good games. Sandwiching my weekend with 2 gear streams. That's bad. We had a lot of fun with Killing Floor. I kind of wish it continued on. Like figuring out all the good shit I could do with the Doomstick there was really good. So yeah, I'm not like broken on the inside to where I can't have fun anymore. I'm just not having fun with this. Oh well, Celeste was good, Sublin. Sublin recommended Celeste and they copyrighted the fuck out of me. Son of a bitch. Nah, Celeste is good, you had no way to know. That's still funny though. There are a lot of games I like that most people don't. I'm sure, like, most folks don't like EDF. I'm sure EDF will go down as being less popular than Gears of War 5, and that's just how it is. Maybe I got weird taste. I know I got weird taste, but even with weird taste, I can't recommend Gears of War anymore. I think it's got the Dead Rising problem, where it's like, yeah, 2 and 3 are good, or yeah, 1 and 2 are good. 3's kind of weird, but it's passable. And the 4th one, oh, fucking bad. Except in this case, there's a 5th one instead of just a 4th one. Hey, if somebody makes a good game, I don't care what they are. They could be a Ugandan pirate, or wait, I don't know where Uganda is. I should shut up. Anyhow. Well, it's fun talking with you instead of playing the game, but I'm gonna go ahead and edit up some Max Payne, upload it later, and get some shut-eye. We'll have some more fun later, but it was worth a try. Like, it bored me enough that I'm tired, and talking with you guys is exhausting me, so I'll get to sleep real easy. So there's that. That's good. And the other thing that could have happened would be just me playing the game and going, actually, it really turns around after Act 2. Picks up real nice. And that did not happen, unfortunately. Yep, gotta go. New Vegas is the DLC? Absolutely. The only way to play New Vegas is with the DLC. If you skip, like, Big Mountain or Blue... What was it called? Big Mountain? I think it's called Big Mountain. I don't want to spoil it for some people who may have not seen it. But yeah, New Vegas had some real good DLC. It was fun. Play Night in the Woods. Sublin? Yeah, I know it sounds weird, but I was planning on playing Night in the Woods with Sharpie. I guess that's not going to happen for a while, huh? Got a lot of good parsecs going to do me the fuck now. No, I'm kidding. It's not that. Look, I don't have those kind of problems. Everything's fine on my end. People I know aren't dying too much. They're dying at the normal rate that people should be dying at, and not at any kind of accelerated rate of dying. Man, you get me into the dirt, just don't kill me. You know, I still want to live a little bit. I want to talk about that shit, but I will say one thing. Next to, like, playing some dumb shit like Five Nights at Freddy's and being known for that, the only thing that's kind of sadder than that is being known as Mr. Politics 24/7. All those people wind up looking like clowns. And I can't tell if it's because they're crazy or if I'm disagreeing with them, but after playing Gears 5 and getting utterly bored of it and being one of the few games I've had to cut loose, even after Sekiro kicked my shit in so hard that I actually broke a controller, I still fucking played it, beat it, and had fun and remember it fondly. Gears 5, not so much. So, you know, yeah, no, I got through fucking Breath of the Wild and Master Quest mode. I beat Sekiro, you know, I went through it. Darkside Phil beat Cuphead. It's not a skill issue, it's just fucking, some games are gooder and some games aren't. Then again, I think he bitched about Cuphead all the way through, but he did get through it. That argument doesn't hold still for many games. There's a lot of games that if you don't like it, people go like, well, you must just suck at it. It's like, really? I'm gonna be bad at this Kirby game. Oh, I get it. Okay, I broke the controller, but not by throwing it, Gunner. I don't like... I'm not like a fucking giant childlike man thing who's like, man, throws my fucking controller across the room. That didn't happen. No, I used the LB button to parry so much, and I would hammer that fucker so goddamn hard that it would quit responding. Basically making the LB button functional, but unreliable. You might have to hit it like 3 or 4 times to make it trigger, so you know. Someone says helmet eat on it, or helmet sat on it. No. I mean, that could break a controller. These things are made out of like crap these days. It's possible. But man, that sounds painful. And I don't want to have to go to the proctologist and be like, hey man, I was playing Xbox. Nothing funny was going on. Sublin, if I was gonna do something like that, I would play Rez. And you know why. But no, that's not my interest. My bread ain't buttered that way, Sublin. How dare you make these wild accusations? Oh no, I'm being canceled. You know what? There was a lot of frustration with Sekiro Gunner, and I get why Vinny didn't like finish it off. And I didn't beat Bloodborne, so you know, someone was around for that. I should finish Bloodborne. I'm thinking about doing Dark Souls 2, but there's some stuff coming up that looks really fun, so I want to make room for it. But Sekiro wasn't bad. It was just very hard and a bit unfair, but that's what you got it for, right? And that ties into Gears 5. I bought a FromSoft game called Sekiro because I wanted a game that was very difficult but beatable and felt rewarding. For the most part, with very few exceptions, actually really none out of recent. There aren't any FromSoft games that are released outside of, okay, that VR one. Yeah, they made that weird VR game for PlayStation. Outside of the VR game, every FromSoft game has that same formula. It even has bonfires and shit. So you know what you're getting into. It's nice. But being pigeonholed sucks. I can understand that the people that make Gears of War 4 wanted to make an open world game, or Gears of War 5, the Coalition wanted to make an open world game, but they should have just made an open world game. That would have been better. At least it would have been a thing. I guess I don't like it when a game tries to do everything. Grand Theft Auto already does that at like one of the biggest budgets you could possibly fucking spend. So how... Just try to stick to one thing and do it well. That's not a bad idea. And especially when you're like the fifth in a series. It's like, we're gonna do a sequel. At that point, if it's really different, reboot it. That way it can end up like DMC Devil May Cry. Yeah, Sublin FromSoft made a VR game that I believe was somewhat related to Bloodborne. Which has people thinking, oh yeah, no, isn't Bloodborne 2 confirmed? I forget. I hope it is, because if it comes out on PS fucking 5, we get that ray tracing. Do Dead Space Extraction. Man, that's gonna be a tough one. Because it ain't on PC. I gotta break out like the fucking PS3 and the little camera and the fucking glow in the dark lollipop. Or get PS Now and do it over the cloud. Give me a little fucking lollipop and be like, womp womp womp. I don't know. You know, if buying a Nintendo Wii were cheap enough, and I'm not the kind of guy who throws around $100 lightly, there's got to be a reason, like a good reason, whether it's helping folks out or like doing something important. Go around $100, like, yeah, buying somebody's Wii that's full of cockroaches and dust and cigarettes like tar. Play Extraction would be a mighty tall order. I would not play Dead Space Extraction with a controller. No. I refuse that. You gotta have a light gun or a motion controller. I ain't touching it. Playing with a controller sounds like torture. You did it, Gunnar Gonzalez? You're insane. No. Yeah, Sublin, and I bet he can sell me a bridge in Brooklyn or Manhattan. I forget the joke, but you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, you got me a good deal on that broke-ass piece of shit PS2 that doesn't work, but hey, it's fine. I got to work on PS2. You know, we can do the entirety of the Armored Core trilogy, or not the trilogy, but all the PS2 Armored Core games. I got every single goddamn one of them here. But I really don't think the majority of folks want to see that, like, 4 months of Armored Core. I don't know if it'd take me 4 months to get through all of them, but they're, you know, once you stack all the Armored Core games on PS2 up, they're actually pretty long. Although, you know, Dark Souls and Bloodborne's pretty long too, I suppose. I don't know, depends on how you look at it. I guess it's kind of like when I'm talking about the Gears 5, where certain shit slows you down, and when you're slowed down so goddamn much, it does frustrate you a little bit. You think, hey, my time's valuable. I don't care if the game kicks my ass over and over again as long as it's fun. I'll do that boss fight repeatedly, that's fine. And crashing at doors and visual glitches and shit. Like, it's technically pretty good, and the art's pretty good, but I just don't like it. That's what I feel about Gears 5. Oh, there's no chance they can fix that or improve it. It's not like the multiplayer. It's not me going like, you know, well, I wish they would balance your launcher better because I think blah, 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 blah. And that might get fixed, but not the campaign or, you know, the open world or anything like that. I remember when I put the thermite down in the ice, it's like, would you like to proceed? It's like, yes, of course I never want to come back. What's the point? Even if I get the legendary, like, rare sniper rifle that's super kicked ass and I had a lot of fun using for a little bit there, like, there's like glint of fun, like a glimmer of fun. I was like, wow, I got a rare long shot that if I do an active reload, I get a free bullet. What a fucking cool gun. A gun that reloads itself if you reload it properly. Or, you know, gives you free bullet if you reload it properly. It was ammo efficient. It was damage efficient. I liked it. It was smart. And then, you know, you proceed and then it just takes the gun away from you. You get an admittedly cool story sequence, and then you fight a berserker. That was kind of fun, I guess. Like, I had fun moments. There's moments I liked. But not enough. Like, it just, I feel like there's too much of a time burn between things. I think if I did Armored Core, I have to record it too. I don't think streaming Armored Core is a good idea. It's like a lot of fat to trim, and if I have to redo a mission, I wouldn't want to watch somebody redo Armored Core missions. Well, no, I wouldn't redo them, because if you fail a mission in Armored Core, you just failed it. Never mind. Yeah, duh. What am I thinking? If you fail a fucking mission, you're done for unless you, like, you know, save scum. Okay, I'm getting awful close to just talking to myself. So, yeah, I'm gonna go get some sleep. Can I get a refund? I don't know if I want one, Six Crazy Cats. Like, unlike Rage 2, in this case, I might play Horde mode and go, you know what? I got like 10 hours out of Horde mode, not bad. But, like, I figured for $60 you should get at least 10 hours, unless it's something special, in which case I don't expect it to sell that much anyways. And they must surely have budgeted for it. But for $60, I should get a pretty good amount of time before I'm fucking bored. But being bored is, well, it doesn't apply to everybody. Some people may really like this. They may love it. And good for them. I'm jealous. I wish I could love shit that's awful. Story mode is bored. Yeah, the story is bored mode. It is. Like, maybe give it to a nephew, or maybe like if your girlfriend like wants to play, it's like, here you go. The game's pretty easy. You can surf around. No, this is pretty shit. Yeah, that's my opinion, and I shouldn't have to say that. So I guess I just won't. I think it's real bland. It has some moments where it's really cool, especially when you're on ice, dropping people to the ice by shooting it with your guns. Like, that's kind of funny. I like that. I like levels that have, like, environmental destruction and shit. That's neat. But if I had a choice, I would have never got it, and I would have just streamed something a little bit more cool. So, yeah, I guess it took that time away from me. We'll see. Maybe Horde mode will turn it around, but I kind of doubt it. Anyhow, I'm done. I'm out of here. That was. I'm gonna delete this shit. So, you know, yeah, you're late. This game was bad. It's one of the first ones in a long time that I've quit. So, since Bloodborne, which, hey, I could have beat it. I just got to beat Orphan of Kaz. Orphan of Kaz is DLC. I could beat Bloodborne. Maybe I should have played Bloodborne instead. Probably should have played Bloodborne instead. Anyhow, That's it. Gears of War 5 has a couple of bits of fun in it, but it's mostly just some same old shit with some new awful shit. And it creates a slurry of both types of shit that's very awful, not enjoyable. So I don't recommend it. Unless maybe like you got a bunch of friends and want to play multiplayer with your friends. Maybe that's fun. I don't know. Outside of that, no. Don't buy it for yourself. I'm out of here. Have a good morning and goodbye.